Analytical engine 1837. First general-purpose computer. Did you know that in 1837, Charles Babbage proposed the first general mechanical computer? The analytical engine that contained arithmetic logic unit and integrated memory. Zeus 1 or Z1, 1936. Programmable computer. Z1 was a motor-driven mechanical computer designed by Conrad Zuse in 1936. It was a binary electrically driven mechanical calculator. The Z1 was a 22-bit floating points value adder and subtractor, with some control logic to make it capable of more complex operations such as multiplication. Diagrams from Zeus's May 1936. A binary switching elements using a mechanism of flat sliding rods. ENIAC, electronic numerical integrator and computer. ENIAC was the first programmable electronic general-purpose digital computer completed in 1945. Invented by John Moxley and Presper Eckert. The ENIAC was designed to calculate artillery firing tables for the U.S. Army's Ballistic Research Laboratory. Its first program was a study of the feasibility of the thermonuclear weapon. ENIAC, this sophisticated computer of that era, remained operational until 1955. That's a function table from ENIAC on display. Here also we can see the bottoms of 3 accumulators. It results that in the 1950s computers were strictly used for scientific and engineering researches like the JONIAC. JONIAC, numerical integrator. JONIAC Legacy was the JOS programming language. JONIAC Open Shop System, an easy-to-use language which catered to novices.
The JONIAC was a computer built by the RAND Corporation and was also arguably the longest operational early computer, being used almost continuously from 1953 for over 13 years before finally being shot down on February 11, 1966.
In the early 1960s, IBM launched the 7000 series of mainframe computers that replaced vacuum tube with transistors. And these was another important step in the evolution of computers. In fact, the 7030 model, known as Stretch, was also IBM's first transistorized supercomputer. It was the fastest computer in the world. The technologies used for this computer led instead to the development of the IBM 360, IBM's most successful series of computer. The purpose of these computers, it was for scientific researches. (1965) Program 101. Desktop Programmable Calculator. The Program 101 is one of the first all-in-one commercial desktop programmable calculator. Produced by Italian manufacturer Olivetti based in Ivrea, Italy. Always in the same year, in 1965, at the same time, the world's first 16-bit commercial microcomputer, the DDP-116, was developed and sold for $28,500. Evolution of the computers is slowly approaching what we today know to be. Follows the year 1970 is marked by Intel, which launches Intel 1103, the first dynamic access memory chip DRAM. A year later, in 1971, IBM invented the floppy disk, which allows data to be shared between computers. 1975 Altair 8800 microcomputer. Launched in 1975, Altari used the basic programming language developed by Bill Gates and Paul Allen. (1976) Apple I desktop computer. The Apple I, it was originally a prototype designed by Steve Wozniak. The idea of selling the computer came from the Apple co-founder Steve Jobs. And so the Apple I became Apple's first product. It was sold at a price of $666.66. The Apple I was also the first computer with a single circuit board and RAM, to which you had to add a keyboard, a power supply, and a case. After the Apple I's success, a year later in 1977 they launched Apple II, which had also a great success. The Apple II was an 8-bit home computer, one of the world's first highly successful mass-produced microcomputer product. It came also with a switching power supply, keyboard, case manual, game paddles, and a box containing the Breakout game. (1981) IBM PC 5150 personal computer. Parameters and component used were revolutionary for that time. It had integrated an Intel 8088 at 477 MHz. RAM, 16 kilobytes or 64 kilobytes, expandable to 256 kilobytes. Video, color graphics adapter. Display, IBM 5151 monochrome. IBM 5153 color display. Storage, up to 5.25-inch, 160 kilobytes per 320 kilobytes optional hard disk drive. 1998 iMac G3. The 90s were decisive for the Apple brand. They made an innovation introducing the iMac G3, which comes with a clear customizable case. It was sold for $1,300, included a 4 GB hard drive, 32 MB of RAM, a CD-ROM, and a 15-inch monitor. 2003 Power Mac G5 personal computer. However, Apple also marks the 2000s. In 2003, it launched the Apple G5, the most powerful Macintosh to date. Very different in its kind, the computer comes with an aluminum case and was named the first true 64-bit personal computer. And so, with the integration of the internet, personal computer began to be widely used in all fields. Computers gradually evolved drastically in terms of design and performance. The search for computer components is getting wider and wider. Markets for all kinds of computer parts began to grow more and more. With users being able to create their own PC system according to their own needs. However, it's amazing how it turns out. From computers that occupied an entire room and weighed more than 2 tons, performed very simple actions, to such a small and sophisticated PCs. Look how far technology has come. Like the Mac Pro, which offers very high performance when working or doing a gaming session. Evidence are clear. Technology aren't standing still, but constantly evolving from day to day. What do you think computers will look like in the future? Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about it? Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Stay tuned, new project coming soon.